Hey everybody, and welcome to another video of Star Oceans Till the End of Time. This is the second part of how to create in-game weapons, making some of the best weapons you can possibly make in the game. Uh, Again, I'm here in Paternity. I'm going to do kind of like on the first video. You're going to want to save two files, just like on the first one, because I'm going to be doing, today I'm going to be doing Maria's dragon laser. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do if you want to make a really good setup on this character. She is one of the best characters in the game, and got one of the best abilities in the game, if you ask me. So today we're going to be doing her weapon, and I'm going to be showing you how to do a setup on her. So I'm here at Paternity. Great place to do this. So, because if you mess up, you can go right back to your save file and reload it. This is the setup I'm using. So let's get to it here. So we're going to go to get our dragon laser, and as you can see, it's got a ton of nasty stuff on it. So I usually, on the first couple tries, I'll go 2 times on this. That's 1. Now if you go 2 times, you might duplicate that plus 1,000 attack. You do not want to get that. You don't want to duplicate that. If you do, you want to reload your save file and start again. Now I just seen their expressions that they get that done. So after 2 times, I'm going to go burn back and I'm going to save my game, just in case that plus 1,000 attack duplicates. We do not want that, because what we're wanting is 7 open slots on this weapon. So that's the top save file is the one I started with before I even started crafting. So I'm going to leave that one open in case I have to go back to it. So let's try this again. And as you can see, I'm using Isaac, and man, if you watch how fast, see how fast that line goes? That's the reason for me using him. It's not really as much a talent level as it is how fast I can actually get it done. Alright, we're down to 2. And here's where it's going to start getting tricky. As you've seen in my previous video, sometimes it'll seem to take forever to get that last one off of there. Hopefully we won't run into too many problems with this. Alright, let's try it. Again, watch their facial expressions. You'll tell when they've done it. You don't want them to go multiple times. Okay, now I'm down to the last 2. I've got the attack plus 1,000 and the enemy attack plus 30%, which is what we're going to try to get rid of. This is very important to do just this, to keep saving, because like I said, you want to have as many open slots on here as you can. You do not want that plus 1,000 to duplicate. So let's give this a whirl. Watch their expressions. And there we go. Let's see. Up. Nope. See, that's what I'm talking about. So if that happens, just reload your game to your previous save and come back and try it again. Alright, let's give it a whirl. Maybe we can get it this time. Hey, first try. Look at that. That's what you're looking for right there. Plus 1,000 attack. You've got 7 open slots on this weapon. We can now create her ultimate weapon. So before I do, again, this is also very important. Save your game. Because if you're playing this on PS4, you might have experienced every now and then this game will crash. I've had it happen to me and it's aggravating as all hell. So we're going to save it just to be safe. Now let's go ahead and we're getting ready to make this weapon really, really bad. Like I said, this is probably the best setup I've found that works for this character. And I'm playing on Galaxy right now. Setting up like this, you should have no problem taking on Freya or anybody. I mean, that's a long fight, but even with this setup, you should have no problem doing those. All right, let's do this. So first thing I'm going to do is we're going to get rid of this. We don't need engineering no more. If you'll see Sophia and Nell down there, that's my setup line for my synthing. Anytime I do synths, those are the three I use. So let's find the dragon laser. There we go. Now the very first thing we're going to do, here's the items you're going to need. Your first one you're going to put on here, on this weapon, and this is very important. You're going to make a Berserker's pendant. What this pendant has on it is raging anger during battles and half defense. Don't let the half defense fool you. You'll be just fine with it. But what this does is when you put this on any weapon, any of the character's weapons, it'll double the attack on those weapons. So now it's pretty much, 1,000 to like 1,500 attack on that. So that's your first one, the raging anger. Next one, I'm going to put, let's see here, the blue talisman. You don't want the red one. You're going to do no hit point damage, 30%, not 10. You're going to refine that to where it says 30%. And put this on here next. What this is going to do is, like it says, 30% of the time you won't be able to take no damage off hit points. And for our next one, now this one here, you're probably going to be wondering, why is he putting this on here? Trust me on this. We're going to do is we're going to put this ring of mental power, and you want to refine this to where it says 6% MP recovery. Now you might be saying, why MP recovery? She's not going to be casting very many spells. I'll explain that to you toward the end of this video when we do the setup. But trust me, right now, put the 6% on there. Okay, now the next one, again, this is going to be, you're going to be kind of like, why is he doing this? But there's a good reason behind it. The next one we're going to look for is a star, I think it's a star talisman. Yes. And you're going to need 3 of these fully refined with 20% max MP. So let's get these 3 put on here. Now this is gonna cost you a little bit of full. You're gonna, as you can see, I got about 8 million full. It's probably gonna cost around 2 million to get this done. So let's put our second one on. What this is gonna do, this will boost her magic points up there. She's gonna have more than Sophia. And like I said, there's a reason for this. One more to go. All right. And there we go. That's going to give her a total of 60% max MP, which, like I said later, it'll come in handy. I'll show you why. So our last thing we're going to put on here is going to be to help with her fury. And we're going to be looking for I think it's a ring of animosity. Yep, right down here. I've got a couple. You're only going to need one, but I've got a few of them refined. You'll refine them until they say -3 fury. So we're going to put that on. And this is going to do it. This is what her weapon should look like. Now, that right there, that's the best you can get for this character. If you want to take on the end bosses, all the big bosses that later on, with this setup, you're going to be just fine. If this is the character you're playing, you're going to have a blast with this. Alright, so what we're going to do is let's get her equipped here. Now, if you'll see, it says that her attack's down. What that's not accounting for is that she has the Raging Anger on. Her attack is fine. It's even at 255, it's maxed. It's at like 9,000, 10,000. It's fine. Just believe me on this. So we're gonna go through a review on what you're gonna want. You got dragon leather. This your first accessory you're gonna want is that tri-emblem. The boots of power is optional. Whatever accessory you want to use here, whether it's a victory trophy that you get later on during the battles at the arena, or you could use a blaze pendant, which at this point in time, I think I've made a bunch of them. Yeah, I just haven't refined them. If you've ever done blazing pendants, they're really good, but it takes forever to do these things. I'll try to get a video out on these a little bit later on. So quick review. Your equipment: dragon laser, refined dragon leather, tri-emblem, and your third option on the third accessory. Here's my battle setup: magnetic field on the weak long range and energy burst on the strong long range. This is going to give you a quick cancellation bonus. Some people could use the aiming device, that's fine. I've just found that magnetic field works the best. Use max fury to max out your fury when you're resting. Make sure your berserk's on. Select you want regeneration for anti-attack, and convert damage. Make sure it's on and that it is set for hit points, not MP, but hit points. What that's going to do is, instead of taking hit point damage, for every 7 hit points she'll take 1 MP damage, which is why we gave her all the extra magic points. She's got 19,000, as you can see, and with that 6% magic regeneration, her magic points will regenerate, which means that you've actually given her auto regen, which makes her pretty much invincible unless she gets one time, which I don't ever see that happening. So that's the setup you're going to want to go with. Trust me on this. It's a really good setup. And I'm going to do a quick video on I'll fight a quick monster just to show you just how bad this is. So I'm here in the Spear Company, and I think I'm, as you see, I got my two dead characters. About the only thing I use them for. I'm up there about 174. I haven't completed this yet, but I'm on my way to finish that next. But these monsters are pretty strong that are on this level, and I'm going to have her solo a few of them for you. You can figure out which way I want to go here. Alright, so either the fish or that crawly thing. I hate the fish just because they got, I hate those things. So I'll show you how easy it is on this cancellation. As you can see, look at this. I have to be fast because I'll kill them real quick. You can actually get that cancellation bonus out, I think up to 300, maybe even more, which deals insane damage. Now I'm gonna take a few hits. Now watch what happens. You see, she's taking the magic damage and it's regenerating itself. If her guard's up, with the regeneration, my hit points are getting regenerated. So this setup is just really, really, really good. Look at that. I haven't even skilled that up yet, so. So I'll show you how easy it is to take these things out. Look at that. Bam. Well, there you go, guys. I hope you found this video useful. I hope during this time you'll play games and stay safe out there. Until next time, guys. See you later.